Okay. I've sat here long enough staring at this screen for the past 5 minutes trying to figure out how in the world do I open this video, considering commentary is not my forte. But here goes. I finally got my track IR system set up. Not even a system, it's literally just a webcam with a piece of plastic Sharpie as an IR filter. And then this whole thing that sits on my headset was literally just 3D printed and then soldered together using parts and pieces of a Cat5 internet cable for the wiring. Works pretty well though for something jerry-rigged and for something that I spent less than $10 on, considering I had everything but the LED IR lights. Okay, so this is Project Wingman. It's actually been in alpha for the longest time, and shockingly, this is very well done for an alpha. Currently, this window is not in focus, but let me show you something right quick. I'm actually playing on a triple monitor array, so a lot of this you will not be able to see, because the last time I tried doing a triple monitor recording for YouTube, you couldn't see anything because of how squished down it gets. The aspect ratio on this thing's like 21:9, something like that. But let me put this game back in focus. Actually, yeah, let me throw that back to the left monitor. Campaign's not here. Probably when this game releases, I'll definitely do a playthrough of it. But for now, I want to just mess around. Unfortunately, the mercenary difficulty is not available in the alpha. Just, you know, we're gonna play this out of order. Yeah, there was something on the center monitor. Definitely something on the center monitor here you don't see. So, but for the sake of you guys being able to see what in the world I am taking with me, let's do multi-lock air to air and multi-lock air to ground. Of course, let me unfocus that again. Center monitor looks something like that. The UI is all skewed to the left monitor, probably because that's where 0 is based off of, but gameplay-wise, it actually puts everything in the right place. So, okay, so look up, see that I forgot to hit the record button, proceed to fly into the ground. Editor ret here. That was not me forgetting to hit the record button. That was me recording to the wrong hard drive. Let's not do that again.
Galaxy lost the cargo elements. We're go for Operation Blackout. Total destruction of the enemy communication facilities are our prime objective for this operation. All fighters clear the way for circus. Over to you, boss. This is the largest deployment in our history as a mercenary group. The Independence Force put a lot of faith in us for this operation, so let's not disappoint.
So I guess that also means largest payout ever, right?
I wish I could say the same. But in the meantime, we've got guns on the ground, birds in the air, and bogies inbound. All coming towards you hot. That means you, Wingman. Intercept the engage.
Back off, Galaxy. We're going.
About time. Comic engaging.
Okay, so I'm gonna try not to talk over the radio chatter that's in this game, if I can not speech jam myself. One of the reasons why I don't do a whole lot of commentary over my games, the stuff I tend to play has a lot of NPC voiceover and chatter and that sort of thing. The other part of it is that how do I describe this? What you guys would call like a silent gamer. Like I could be playing a horror game, get jump scared, and not have like any sort of reaction to it. Had to clear terrain there before I fired that one. So the one thing I've noticed flying. Oh, that's terrain right there again. I did not hit that one. So the one thing I've noticed with flying with track IR is that you get really, really close with the ground and feel still pretty comfortable doing that. I am surprised that actually hit him.
Sheesh, what kind of contract do the ground forces get? Am I being underpaid?
You know,
You're as cheap as the booze comic buys. Hey, how about you come and fly, you glorified radio jockey? Cut the chatter. All Sicario ground elements regroup and get rolling ASAP.
let's go for a gun kill on this one.
Enemy air and ground troops coming down on us. Damn it. All ground forces, reconverge on the secondary facilities and try to stop them there. Hey, we've got tanks inbound. Set up the ATGMs. Commodore 6, Robertson. There might still be security troops behind us. Fire away. We got no cover out here.
That would have been great if those missiles actually hit the target. Unfortunately, they're still there. Okay, so the gun mechanics in this game, it's very, very satisfying to use. Like, I want to say that your targets die in a somewhat realistic amount of bullets, about maybe 20 or 30 for aerial targets, versus like who God knows how many, what sounds like hundreds of rounds in, say, Ace Combat or something. On top of that, the way this game handles the gun, it doesn't float around as much, I feel like. Of course, whether or not that's true to physics, I'm not certain. I'm not too well versed in the ballistics of a 20mm cannon round, so. But it feels right, for the lack of a better term. Almost to the point that it's overpowered. Of course, that's not an invitation for you to nerf it or anything, but... Okay. So the one thing that this thing needs to be worked on is the targeting priority. I remember on initial release, Ace Combat had the same issue where your next target button just almost seemingly picks a target at random. This one's having the same problem. So unfortunately, you just sit there and just target cycle. But okay, that was satisfying. But yeah, the cockpit is 6 degrees of freedom, so you can do this number. Wait. That's not supposed to happen. But what I'm trying to say is that you can move around like that, but, you know, me moving my head out of the cockpit, I don't think that was intentional, but that could just be a sensitivity issue that I don't have set up right with my track IR. Of course, I originally had this thing set up to run DCS and not this, but I digress. Okay. What? My flare button didn't go off. Oh my god. Oh, the anti-air It is ridiculous. Like, it's not even the missiles I'm having issues with, it's just the sheer amount of anti-air guns. It's like... What? Ship damage? Dying to stupid? Okay, I was just refiring my guns there. Okay. So the other issue I'm having here is actually trying to find that gun pipper in the middle of all this maneuvering around. Especially when you're looking around and trying to find targets. So a lot of times I'll just look at where my where your whisker mark is, the W you see floating around there, and maybe I'll catch the gun pipper out on the side of the peripheral vision. Maybe. Okay. Oh yeah, and sometimes your bullets land somewhere else than where your shots indicate. Or where your gun pipper indicates. And sometimes if you fly inverted, your gun pipper does some really weird things too, but eh. Come on, switch over to it. Yeah, that's on the top side of that thing. Holy crap, play chicken with that. What if I free fire my guns at this thing? That was close. Here we go again, trying to use the camera follow thing. Just move your head, dang it. Nope. Yeah. Oh, no. Did I not have that selected or something? Okay. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap! I am seeing this mission failed screen a lot more often than I'm supposed to. I'm not gonna try that again. I've ran into that thing so many times doing what I just did there. I'm not gonna attempt it for like the third time here. And yes, those giant things, after you've killed them, they still have hitboxes. Ask me how I know. I'm just trying to free fire my guns there. No idea where my rounds are hitting, so I'm just lobbing them in there. At least the tracer rounds are actually rendered out all the way. So that's real nice.
No new contacts across the board. All Federation hostiles eliminated. Ground units, confirm?
Yeah, I think we're smoked, Galaxy.
Good work, today, people. All damaged aircraft land and repair as needed. If you can't, just use one of their planes.
That is actually a functioning radar in the middle of your HUD.
Let's not overstay our welcome.
This is the circus. We're coming in.
Oh, that doesn't move though. Neither does that, unfortunately. Okay, so another menu that doesn't quite scale correctly. I've got, let's see, unfocus the game right quick. Hopefully it still keeps doing whatever it's doing. Oh. Right in the middle of the screen, and ran out of screen space there. All the way to the right. Yeah, so it looks to be just menus that don't quite line up correctly on a triple monitor display. But other than that, and like a few minor things with the gun, or rather the gun pipper, this is very, very well done for an alpha. Holy crap. Yeah, if this thing ever gets released, I would totally pay $60 for that. Last I heard, I think this was like a one-man operation.